Have you ever wondered why some vertical farms fail while others succeed and prosper? What if I told you that it's about more than just creating a good-looking product? Let me ask you another question. If you would say what's the most important in a car, is it the wheels or is it the engine? And of course you would say that, yeah, it's not the one or the other, it's the combination of the both. So if you think about that, then if you want to succeed with a vertical farm, then it's the combination of learning your market, learning how to make a good product, learning how to do your market research, figuring what is important for the people in your market. 6 years ago, I started a vertical farm with my partners, Alex and Hjalmar, and we went through most of the fails and most of the mistakes that we possibly could make. But now, with above 1,000 weekly clients, then we found a way to scale it and make it into something that whenever we enter a new market, we know by intuition what is most important, and we know what to do, what to focus on, and how to keep the focus. If you have a good product in your business, that's one thing, but are you able to sell your product? Do you know what price you can sell your product at? And do you know the unit economics behind it? Does it make sense? Is it profitable? That's questions that you need to ask yourself. And if you don't ask yourself these questions, then maybe you're going to start up and you're going to figure that you priced yourself completely wrong. You're not able to give your employees the salaries that they need when the time comes for you to have employees. You're not able to scale because maybe you are automating everything. Yeah, that's also great. But automation comes at a cost, and those costs in the beginning, does it make sense to invest so much in automation when labor could do it at a much lower initial investment? So does the things that you're doing make sense? And is your product fitted for the market? Are you a good communicator? Are you a good marketeer? Are you able to sell? Are you a salesperson? Do you have the necessary skills, or do you need to acquire those skills while you are building your farm? And while thinking about all of this, are you able to scale your farm economically while you are growing your customer base? Can you maintain your expenses in the beginning? Can you make sure that you go without salary for an extended period of time? Like, are you able to work 2 years without getting any salary just to build up capital? So I'm looking for you who are interested in working a few years without getting any salary. You have an extra space in your house, a small space where you are able to set up a small farm or scale into a bigger farm. If you already have the space, then that's the optimal position for you to be in, because you don't need to pay expensive rent. You can set it up in your home, in your basement, in somewhere where it makes sense for you, and you have some extra space. That's a very good place to start up. And I'm looking for you who are willing to learn, who are willing to be consistent about what you're doing, and want to set goals for yourself. You want more out of life, and you want to be able to build something that can withstand the test of time without you physically being there over the long run. I am looking for you who are interested in another work, in another career path, and want to do something that makes more sense for you, and not be sitting in front of a computer or doing a lot of paperwork, or like doing a lot of things that you basically don't want to do and you are motivated to do something differently with your life, this is definitely for you. If you maybe you have been watching a lot of YouTube videos for a long period of time, maybe a year, a few months, who knows, and you think that this is something that is interesting for you and you want to make a business out of it, then we set up a mentorship for you who doesn't know anything. You have seen a lot of YouTube videos, you have zero experience, maybe a little experience, and you want to make a business out of it. Then we teach you how to make a business out of it. We teach you the system that we created and that made us successful with our farm. That's a 6-month mentorship. And we are basically not going to be like, this is not going to be a course on the internet. This is not going to be, you're going to be sent a few videos and then we do one training with you and then that's it. That's all we hear from you ever again. Goodbye. This is about actually working together with me, with my team for 6 months and letting us be there to guide you the whole way. You're gonna have direct phone connection to me, to Alex, to Hjalmar, and we are gonna be able to pick up the phone when you call and help you with the troubles that you are having and challenges that you are having right now. If you already have a farm, then this is also perfect for you, because then we are going to do 6 months where we are going to do an intensive program where we will teach you how to scale it and increase your sales, increase the amount of sales that each customer buys, and increase the long-term value of customers in your business. We're going to help you increase your conversion rates when you go out, you sell to people, and how do you get more sales whenever you do this. This is something that we do. So either we take you from knowing nothing to knowing the system and working the system, or we take you from already having your own system, but teaching you how we would integrate our system in your system and basically helping you internalize the whole process for 6 months. And that's the value of this, because we already did it, we already know how it's done, and we know the principles of success of working with already 1,000+ clients. So that when you get to that point, you systematize it in your head and you know what works, you know what doesn't work, because you had 6 years of experience doing this. I hope you got some value from this. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you understand that it's not only about learning how to grow a product, it's also learning how to communicate with people. It's learning how to be an efficient salesman. It's learning how to be an efficient marketeer. It's basically learning how to do all the work in a business and setting it up so it's specialized for the customers of the microgreen business. Last thing I want to tell you, if you are interested in the mentorship, there's a link in the description of this video that shows you how we're gonna do it. The reason why you should do this is because if you are serious about taking your microgreen business to the next level or learning the fundamentals the right way, in our opinion, after working with this for 6 years, then this is a good idea for you to get in on this. And this is how we can do this together. So if you like all the free content we do, then imagine how awesome our paid stuff is. Ciao.